Sorry, I keep staring at you guys like chest. You guys are just shirtless. I feel like I should join. Like
You should say it.
like I zoned out there for a minute. You were like, oh man.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Loud and Proud podcast. I'm OJ.
I'm KB, and today we're getting loud with.
Zoro, what's up?
So Zoro, how have you been?
Been good. Yeah, I just been hanging out and getting active. What about you guys?
Yeah, I mean, about the same. I mean,
Yeah.
we saw each other not too long ago, so
He did come over to my house.
Yeah, I just haven't seen you in so long.
I know you're more than welcome to come over as well.
Okay. Well, I love the invite.
Yeah, just wanted to throw it out there. But yeah, no, we've just been hanging out.
Awesome.
nice. How was your experience with, the whole coming on Loud and Proud last time?
Oh, it was the best podcast. It was fun. Like,
Yeah.
I think the audience also really liked it. I was looking at the comments and stuff like that, and it seemed like people like it. And I think I've only ever done like one other podcast. So like,
Oh, nice.
yeah, I felt great.
Yeah, no, I really liked having you on there, and like I feel like we're friends now. So
We are.
yeah, me and you both got a lot of stuff coming up as well that we're working on.
We do. We are working on a few things right now. I don't know if you want me to say.
Nah, it's okay. They'll figure out eventually.
Yeah,
I mean, they'll see us together.
It's in the works.
It's in the works. You guys will see soon. But
That's exciting. Yeah.
we got a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, I mean, I'm so glad that you're coming back on here. I actually wanted to explain why you're probably back here really early. So I think Zoro is going to now start being a more of a semi-permanent person with the Loud and Proud podcast.
Yeah,
So
you know what I'm saying?
give him a little clap.
Welcome in, Zoro.
So Zoro is going to be coming on the podcast a lot more, just because of the proximity where he's at compared to where we are. He's super close to us, and just having an extra person here to kind of help us and do things, and also be on the podcast, meet people and stuff. It benefits him as much as it benefits us with you being here. So I know a lot of people be like, "Oh, Zoro's here again" or something, like the haters or whatever. Well, get used to it because he's
Ain't going nowhere. So
yeah, he's staying. So yeah, you'll definitely see Zoro be sprinkled into a couple of podcasts here.
Sprinkled in.
Yeah, sprinkled in.
Yeah, we got some exciting ideas.
Little bit of Zoro here and there. Can't hurt.
Sorry, I keep staring at you guys like chest. You guys are just shirtless. I feel like I should join. Like
You should say it.
like I zoned out there for a minute. You were like, oh man. Anyways, let me.
There we go. Ooh, that was good. I see that you already have the socks off, which are like my favorite thing. So
Yes.
like we're chilling. Everybody's sockless and having a good time.
We know about your
time.
feet addiction.
Stop it.
Oh my gosh! Last episode, he took off my socks.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And then oh, actually, never mind. I won't bring that up. Oh, yeah, it's not. I will not bring that up. My bad. YouTube. This is YouTube.
Yeah, this is YouTube.
Exactly. But yeah, I mean, like I said, thank you so much for coming back on here, and let's have some fun today. So
Okay, so Zoro.
Yeah.
I've been dealing with actually getting banned from a particular app. And I need to know, like, what is the pros and cons versus, like, dating in real life or, like, dating apps? Like, what's the differences? And
So I feel like you catch a vibe more in real life. You definitely catch a vibe. When you're like on a dating app, there's always just something like, not all the time, but there's just always like a bunch of like, people that you might not click with off first, like questions that you normally probably wouldn't ask in real life. Cause you're just like on the phone or whatever. Compared to like real life, from my experience or whatever, whenever I've talked to somebody in real life, it's just like instant like clicks. Cause you're just out, you're having a good time normally if it's like at a club or a bar. And like, I'm a bigger fan of just like, meeting in person.
meeting in person?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think I'm the same way, honestly. When it comes to like meeting somebody, I definitely want to meet them in real life rather than dating apps, because I feel like dating apps, people are they want one thing. That's pretty.
Well, yeah, they
cool.
always want one thing, and then they always ask questions they would never ask in person. Like you meet someone in person, it's like, where are you from? Oh, okay. What do you do? Or like, blah, 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 blah. And then on a dating app, it's like, is it pink? How wide is it? I'm like, what happened to hey, hi, hello? Like, what's so, you know what I mean? So like,
Hi, how are you?
yeah. So I don't know.
I mean, you're technically like kind of a celebrity within, the gay community a little bit. Like you can say, you're a little bit of a celebrity. How does that change how people have talked to you or anything? Because I feel like that's something that a lot of people don't talk about, like when you're trying to date, if people know who you are and something like that. Have you ever ran into issues with that before?
Yes, definitely. Because of, what we do for a living, we're I'm trying to think of the words to say because I know it's YouTube. We're very like, looked at in one way because of what we do for a living.
Yeah, sexualized. You
Yeah.
could say
Okay. So
sexualized,
very sexualized.
Yeah.
We're human. You know what I mean? We're normal human beings. We entertain, and that's what we do for a living.
Exactly.
But that doesn't change. Like that's not how we are 24/7. You know. So, yeah, it definitely like whenever you run into someone that like knows who you are, that's already on their mind, like instantly.
Yeah.
Which it doesn't surprise me. They're not wrong. You know what I mean? Because like what we post online, that's I would assume somebody would think that.
Yeah.
But it is nice when you do run into the people that like know who you are and they still like treat you like a just another person and like, hey, like, big fan of your work. Nice to meet you. What are you doing out here? Where you from? Blah, 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 blah. Like that. I appreciate that, because it's just about approach. It's actually more of a turn on when you're like, you know how to control yourself,
Yeah, exactly. Like I've actually met somebody who knew who I was, but they like didn't make it weird. I mean, like they were, and it wasn't like a turn on, but it was like, it felt nice having somebody who wanted to be friends with me, or maybe possibly they maybe wanted to be more, but they wanted to be friends with me and not OJ Twink. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's a little bit different when somebody wants to be friends with you, rather than being friends with like who you portray yourself online. Because, I feel like when these cameras go off, like we all act like not like completely different people, but there is a different side that we show to each other when we're not on camera.
Yeah,
I agree. Yeah.
And there's a different like bond, but like once the camera goes on, you know what I mean? Like certain things are said, certain things are done that like won't actually like you act like in real life sometimes.
100%.
And I think that is like a big, not trying to go on a rant here, but like a misconception of the way people think content creators are. You know what I mean? Like you act this way on camera, so you must act this way when you're not on camera.
Literally.
You know what I mean? And you couldn't be any more wrong, I feel like.
Yeah. We don't always constantly talk in skits. Okay. Oh,
No, I don't want to dance like to a sound or do something crazy or like if you'd see me at like Walmart or Starbucks, I don't want head. I want coffee. I want like that's why I'm here. Like I don't like like just stuff like that. What about you, KB? What do you feel like?
I mean, I've had like multiple people recognize me. I mean, and they've done the same, but like it's just like not us,
Yeah.
But I mean, basically just what y'all said. We just don't always constantly talk in skits.
Yeah.
We over sexualize ourselves kind of on the internet, but we're not like that
In real life.
Definitely. I could someone could say like, you kind of get what you're, expecting. You know what I mean? Like let's be honest, like what we post, like yeah, I could expect it, but it's the internet, like, it's entertainment, but like, yeah, like when I'm in person doing my thing or whatever, like I'm human just like you. So
Yeah.
long story short.
Yeah. Sometimes people put on a front that they have a happy life. We put on a front like we are just always the H word. So we know.
Definitely. I mean, like, I think as creators, we're definitely more H word than most people doing this job. I can fully say that more than normal people, but not to the extent like where I'm walking down the street, my God, what's the next hole? Where is it at? Like, you know what I mean? Like, no, like it's not like that.
Oh, that just made me think of the funny like video of like the people acting like they're cave divers.
Boy, which one?
And they're like act like they're jumping in the small holes, and then it would like cut to their shoes being on like the crack or whatever.
I think I know what you're talking about.
It was like a trend like a couple weeks ago, but it's completely unrelated. But you said like what the next hole you want.
No, yeah.
And I was
Sometimes I want to go in the cave. Like, all right. Yeah.
sometimes it's really.
Wow.
Are we talking? Is that like a sexual cave or is that just like your cave?
Wait, what?
So you're talking about like a cave or?
I thought you
hole?
said cave divers. No?
I think I know what he's talking about, and I know what you meant. I know what you meant.
I haven't seen the clip.
I know what you
I
meant.
thought you meant like a hole, and I thought you meant a cave.
No, so he's talking about like, oh, I thought think about the size of a shoe, right? That's what he was talking about, right? And think of the size of a cave. And then you said, sometimes I just want to dive in a cave. Like,
Well, I guess I haven't seen the trend. I'm so lost.
it made it seem like sometimes you just want to dive.
I thought he was talking about a
big
real
ol'
hole.
A big old hole.
Like, like those cave divers? I don't.
But we love holes, all shapes and sizes. Yeah, it does not matter.
Oh, shit.
And colors.
But that,
Was it pink? I don't.
It's like a cool like.
it's like a warm
I
pink.
think we talked about this last time. I hate them. Like people are like, oh, like that's not pink. I don't want it.
It's very pink, just saying. It is.
Mine's like a cool like magenta.
Magenta.
It's worn out.
Hey, there we go.
Just kidding. But yes. Oh, maybe this is why we get exposed about the top house.
No, I know. We just filmed some clips.
Yeah. How actually? I asked KB about it, but like, how was your experience? Because I know that you caught some shade yourself about being on the top house.
Okay, I'll keep it like I'll go from point to point to point.
Yeah, exactly.
My experience with the top house. So hanging out with you guys for the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
Great, good experience. Lovely group of people to work with.
Yeah.
The reaction from all the videos, not so great, which we expected, so I wasn't surprised.
Exactly.
For me personally, I received backlash that it didn't really bother me, but it's something that I've always dealt with. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Am I allowed to like go in the depth with it?
Yeah. I mean, go ahead. Is it just it's our podcast?
Fuck it, yeah, fucking say whatever the fuck I want. So I do get a lot of like comments from the Black community, right?
Okay.
Being a Black creator, and they don't like to see me with creators that aren't within my ethnicity, right?
Okay.
And so the type of backlash that I received from the top house is, me being the only Black creator in the house or whatever. I guess it just gave like an ick or something like that to like other people within the same ethnicity of me. And I, long story short, made a video of me like saying like, I don't pick and choose who I collaborate with, especially when it comes to like this is like work. You know what I mean? Like I'll keep it honest. Like you guys are my friends. Don't get me wrong. Like I met you guys a month or two ago, and we've become friends. But I don't pick and choose like friends or people who I work with by color. I don't care. Like, and then on top of that, I think what annoys me the most, because I responded in a way like, like the killing with kindness, like it doesn't really bother me. I hear what you guys are saying. I see what they say, and like I understand what they mean.
Take it with a grain of salt. Yeah.
Right. But you guys don't know me in real life. Like my actual friends that I grew up with, like my family, all Black. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, but you see what you see online, and people like to form a whole opinion, like, and like act like they know who you are. Like, no, you're just looking at the entertainment side of online. Whatever I choose to
You're
post,
looking at the surface.
Right.
When there's a whole,
Yeah. So, the backlash was whatever. It didn't bother me though. I just, responded to it and then just kept moving, because I mean, what someone saying so, what is that going to do? Like, it doesn't stop me at the end of the day.
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
I mean, that's the way I feel. I did see I saw the video. Of course, I saw almost every single video that was made or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, a lot of people are just don't know. You know what I mean? They're so quick to jump online and just be like, here's my opinion.
Yeah.
And it blows up. And then, like I was telling KB in the last podcast, like, then there's the hate train. You know what I mean? Everybody hops on the hate train and they just get on and they just go. You know what I mean? And they say things, they do things that, can be completely false, completely untrue. Just things that are like normal people in real life. Like, nobody would come up to you in person and say that. You know what I mean?
absolutely. Fuck no. Absolutely no. I can't tell you how many times, back to the whole like, meeting people, like, and people that recognize you. I can't tell you how many times people have seen me in a public place. And by the way, I do not endorse this. Please don't do this. I don't like it. But like they'll see me somewhere, right? And I'm really like peculiar. I don't really post like where I'm at. And if I do, like I'm not at that location
Anymore.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So like I've seen people like that catch me. Like it was in LA and it was in Arizona, and someone saw me at an airport, and someone saw me in Little Tokyo in LA.
Yeah.
And I didn't.
You were telling me
Yeah, I didn't even post that I was there. So that just goes to show how big our reach is. People recognize you.
Yeah.
And they like took a picture of me or something like that, or DM me on Instagram, because I do go through like my DMs and stuff like that. And they're like, I saw you here. And I was like, oh, I don't remember nobody coming up to me and saying hello. So like,
Well, I think they get nervous though. Like how we present ourselves.
I can understand, you know what I
I
mean?
get those too all the time.
Or like, I might have been eating something or looking at something, and they didn't want to bother you. So I do understand that. And they're maybe just in their head, they're probably like, I just want to be respectful. I don't want to come up to him. But
Definitely a little weird.
yeah,
You know, be a little weird.
yeah, like I'm a friendly person. You know,
Oh, yeah.
I'm a really
Okay,
friendly
yeah.
person. But yeah, like the stuff that we were getting, like the backlash, back to what we were saying, like, yeah, a lot of that stuff, most people will type it online. They would never say it to you in person.
Yeah. I hate people like that. Like, stand on business. Stand 10 toes. If you're gonna get in the paint, you gotta take the charge.
That's
You
what I'm
know I
saying,
mean?
bro.
Like,
It's as simple as that. Like,
Yeah, I think JT was talking to a guy recently, maybe just on Snapchat, and he was like, "Oh, you're in that house," and like blocked him.
that house. Okay, that's extra. Like, geez. And he got blocked?
Yeah.
Right.
Or AT blocked him. He was like not even gonna respond. I can't remember. But either way, the block button was hit.
How many videos does the Top House have? Like 7? Like we're not even. Like, it's not even that serious. Like it's.
We had decided to slow down off of this
Jesus
for a little bit
Christ.
because people were just kind of going crazy about it. And we're like, you know what? Let's take a step back and we'll start uploading more in a little bit and just.
I think it was the best route.
I think it was, honestly. Maybe not. I mean, like I said, I don't let it fully get to me, like completely. You know what I mean? I'm not throwing shade towards you here. But
Hey now.
no, but grown. Yeah.
But it's like I'm a changed man.
Yeah, but I don't really mind. I mean, hopefully that when we come back to doing it, like the whole Top House thing, that we can, make it.
I see why it got the backlash because yeah, the videos are cringy, but like they're like satire. So like
But they weren't even talking, like most of the people weren't talking about the videos. They're just like, oh, you aren't fucking tops. Okay, fine. You said it. I'm not a top. You know what I mean? Like, what am I supposed to do?
I just don't really understand like a lot of people that are in like our industry, like a lot of the things they say aren't like what, because it's all like it's like how do you say it? Like a fantasy, you know what I'm saying? Like a personality, a persona. So like
Yeah, everything's cringe.
yeah, like it's meant to be like that's the whole point.
And
Like
sometimes
that-
like, when making that content, you become like blinded to the cringe. You know what I mean?
definitely
Like you don't even notice how cringy a video
like
could
I
be.
feel like we know it's cringy, but we don't like. Yeah, you're a little blinded. Like you don't really realize how cringy it is because like we just do it and we're just like, all right, cool, nice, and like put it in the draft and post it whenever. But no, you are right. But I still don't like. Like I said, there was no hate. There was no anything provocative. There was no illegal anything. It's just literally skits and people were acting like we're like
dances.
yeah, like the end of the world. Like we're ruining America here. Like this is the worst thing ever. Like I was like, bro, TikTok has been out for how many years? We could pull up a whole archive of years of cringe on TikTok. You know what I mean? Like
Oh gosh, yeah.
come on now. Like we knew what we were doing. It's very satire. You could clearly tell the intentions of it being like a copycat, like troll parody. You know what I mean? And if you're taking it to heart, you probably need to pick up more hours at your job or something. You're bored. Like I'm not even kidding. Like yeah, go do something better. Like it's not that serious. I couldn't imagine myself if I saw another house, which I just saw another one. Literally another spawn. It was like a British one of these girls. They were copying. What are they? It wasn't the Bop House. It was the something house. But they were copying them, right? And they're British, and just doing the same thing we did or whatever. And I couldn't imagine me popping up my phone out of my like 24-hour day, sitting there and being like, oh my god, this is just like, bro,
Exactly.
like come on.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to wrap your head around, but I mean, that's the thing. Like from the start of the internet, there's always haters. You know what I mean? Like everybody's gonna hate, regardless if they agree with it or whether they don't. I think a lot of people don't even know what they're hating on. You know what I mean? They're just hating the hate. Like I said, the hate train.
Hating is
Like,
it's easier than being positive to people.
oh yeah,
I don't know why.
it totally is. I mean, like when I first started doing spicy or whatever, like I had so much hate because I just like came out of nowhere. Like people are like, "Oh, you're not gay. You're not this. You're not that." You know what I mean? I'm like, what? Like why? Just because this is your first time seeing me? Like I don't understand where, people will just go with a narrative and try to push it until it like, makes sense. But half the time you guys just sound fucking stupid.
I'm glad you said it because I've been holding my tongue. I was like, damn, can I say that?
But not the viewers, just the people who are hating. Half the time it's like, it's just funny.
Well, it's like one thing to hate, but they were going extreme.
yeah.
I'm telling you, like it was bad. I was like, wow, like this did serious damage, and like this is what people are like truly mad about. I was like, boredom is at its peak in 2025. Like it's like
Poppers are getting fucking banned right now, and we're worried about
the Top House.
we're worried about the top ads. Like, are you kidding?
I know. Can y'all believe that?
Yeah, I was speaking of it. Like, what do y'all feel about Poppers getting banned? I don't know if you guys have done Poppers before or anything.
Well,
but-
all I can say is if Poppers is getting banned, we're gonna see who the real bottoms are now. Yeah.
oh,
The real ones are gonna show their true glory here.
yeah, right.
You're afraid there you go.
All these fake bottoms out
Yeah.
there.
I know. It is kind of wild, though. I don't know if he is, though. Like, if Trump will ban poppers. Because it's just like one of those alleged, like, maybe. So, like, a TikTok ban. Like,
Yeah, I feel like a lot of things get said that they're being banned, but they never actually do. And I'm just like, do they do this so people have something to talk about or like to distract us from something? Like something, I don't know. Like
I don't know.
Possibly.
I've never been a conspiracy guy, but like I'm not gonna lie, like lately I have been seeing like I'm like, why is this like a topic of conversation? Like there's so many more important things in the world to go on. Like this is what's getting everyone to talk right now. And I was like, yeah, there maybe something is going on behind the scenes. I don't know.
I mean, definitely the big like media definitely does like control what like you see and what you don't. You know what I mean? Things can be hidden and things can be wide out in the open, and they do it on purpose. But yeah, I guess we will figure out who
See, just like TikTok, we don't even know.
yeah. I mean, hopefully they don't ban them. I mean, that'll make my job a lot harder sometimes.
What, TikTok being banned?
I know. Poppers.
Damn.
You brought it up and I was looking at KB and I was looking at you and I was like, damn, you actually look a little sad right now. I was like, you all right?
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
You all right?
Not my poppers.
I don't think poppers are gonna get banned. You're gonna be okay.
I don't know. I mean, there's plenty of other ones, muscle relaxers. So I think, right?
Just be a man.
No, that's
Yeah, man.
it's prescribed.
He's like, excuse you. So have you guys been like traveling recently or?
Me? No, I haven't.
I have. I just went to Miami actually. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it was like really crazy. I was with Art, Cooper, and JT. I know you know
JT? Yeah, JT. I remember.
We went like to this like bottom brunch. I don't know if y'all guys have ever went to a bottom brunch, but it's like a brunch where there's like drag queens and mimosas. Anyways,
Sounds like a time.
it was actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, those drag queens were beautiful. But one of the drag queens, like literally, you know, like they do the singing or whatever. They picked us all four out of there, put us in a line, like in front of everyone. Cause you know, it's like an open concept. So it's like a dance floor almost in the middle of a whole bunch of tables. Picks us up out of there, takes off all our shirts, and she whispers in her ear, like, catch me. She runs back, like all the way back, like we're at one side of the restaurant. She runs to the other side. She runs full force, running towards us and just jump. And we all had to hold her. And there's a video out there somewhere, like all the people are videoing, and we had to like carry her and walk her to like all the way to the end to where she started from running.
What?
It's really cool. Yeah, she follows me actually. She came up after the show and she was like, "Y'all are all big on social media, aren't y'all? Like y'all should follow me." And yeah,
Oh, that's dope.
yeah, it was actually pretty cool.
Did you guys have to pay to get in the clubs or were they just,
Yeah.
what was it like down there? 'Cause I swear sometimes it's like $100 entry fee in Miami.
I think one of the clubs was like $50.
Okay,
That's not terrible.
50 is okay. 100 is a little,
Yeah, especially if you want to go club hopping.
yeah, a little
know?
crazy, but
Yeah. But you know, it was pretty fun. The drinks is what got us. Me and JT dropped. Oh my gosh, me and JT dropped 1K
each
on a bar. No, on on our tab at the bar.
between you two drinks.
Well, there's other people. We were paying for. I think some of his family lives down there, and we were paying for their drinks too.
What, JT?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
you guys were you were slammed.
Well, drinks in Miami is like 25 minimum. It's like wild.
Yeah, they outcharge. I'm scared to go to pride parades a little bit.
Yeah.
Because of like, I have like this like, it's gonna sound weird, but like this internalized homophobia.
Oh, you do?
Like a little bit, like whenever I go and like sometimes I'll see like a bunch of like the community or whatever and like some of the things they say or some of the things they'll do. And like, I guess it's bad because like we do cringy stuff on TikTok and stuff, but like I'll see it in real life. It's different from doing it behind closed doors and then doing it outside.
Yeah.
So are you homophobic towards the people at the Pride Parade?
Myself, like I'll feel like walking and like, you know, like people like protesting the
Yes.
pride parades or whatever. Like, yeah,
I was just gonna say I'm St. Pete Pride Parade. 2 years ago, I went and like they were protesting out there, like, and it was like this lady. I'm pretty sure it was a lady. I don't know. And she was yelling like, "You guys are all," you know what she was saying, da, 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 you know, repent, Jesus Christ, blah 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 blah. And like literally, like everybody was just having a good time. I'm like, why do people come here and do this? So I recorded. I made a TikTok. I recorded, and I was like, held it up. I looked at her, and I was like, shut up, bitch. And everyone started laughing, started like bursting out laughing. And they're like, yeah, yeah. And like she put that the megaphone thingy down or whatever. She looked at me, she was like, or whatever, and I just walked off.
yeah. That's how I felt. But like sometimes when they're saying things, I'm like, what if, right? like I'm semi-religious, you know what I mean? But sometimes I'd be like, you know,
They're just bothering. They're just bored and they're bothering, and they don't do anything. Like, I'm not saying things have never happened at a parade, but just from my experience when I was going, they're like mosquitoes. They're literally just in the corner yelling whatever they're yelling, and before you know it, you're at another bar and you can't even hear them because there's music everywhere. Like they're just wasting their time.
Yeah.
So you're pretty like safe.
I do want to go. I think we should all go to a pride parade though. Like I would go with like
That'd be fun.
I'd go with a lot of you guys. Yeah, that'd be fun.
We should.
Yeah.
You get recognized. I got that was the most I've ever been recognized in my
When's
life.
the pride parade in Tampa? Is it in June?
I think. I don't know. I mean, it was in St. Pete.
Oh, it's in St. Pete.
It's always in St. Pete.
Okay, I'd
But-
be down. We should all fly down here and do a podcast.
I'm telling you, if you announced you were going there, you would meet so many fans.
Really?
So many fans. Like I posted, and I didn't think this is back then, so I had less following.
have to get like secured.
No, like literally, like it's like a lot of people recognize you. I still have people that follow me and still keep up to date, like watching my stuff and liking my videos. Which Rob, Brad, you guys, if you ever watching this, they know. I met them there. But yeah, you'll meet a lot of really cool people.
Yeah, maybe we should do like a little meet and greet. Like we'll do like a Loud and Proud meet and greet, like
Yeah.
at a Pride parade sometime in June. That'd be really fun.
I'm telling you, it's fun, and you won't pay for anything. Like you will not pay for anything. I didn't pull out my wallet once.
Wow.
People were that nice to me
Yeah, people just give you out free stuff all the time.
all the time.
It's really awesome.
I didn't pay for food. I didn't pay for drinks. I didn't pay for shit.
That's insane.
I think I didn't pay for my Uber.
Wow.
Yeah,
Damn.
I had a great time.
It's one thing to be at a pride parade and like spread the gospel as you will, but like the way that they go about it is so just like not right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's so
they do it with a mean intention.
Yeah, they're calling you slurs, and they think that like being mean is gonna make somebody listen. You know what I mean? And like that's why I said there's literally loud music. There's hundreds of thousands of people or whatever. It's so loud that this one little mosquito over there screaming in a megaphone, you don't even know what they're saying. You know what I mean? They just look dumb. And like I feel like if anything, let's say, were to ever happen to you, like, right? There's so many people around you that are on your side. You're fine. Yeah, I promise you, nothing will happen to you.
Yeah. I think that's why I get like nervous or whatever. I mean, I do have like I said, the internalized like homophobia where I'm like looking at myself. I'm like, yeah. But then other times I'm like, no.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't know. I mean, do you ever deal with like internalized homophobia? Like, do you guys at all?
I mean, yeah, but my personality, like I'm
Yeah.
fucking on go. Like you say some stupid shit, you can get beat up. You know what I'm saying? Like
One guy at the start.
yeah, like you can get beat up real quick. Like I don't play that shit. So like I was with
Sam.
I'm pretty sure I was with Sam. I was done recording, and you guys were making your Starbucks TikToks. And long story short, it was just like you put a Starbucks rub over, and you just make some corny joke. Like we're just making content, whatever, right? And for the most part, everybody driving by thought it was funny. You could just tell that they were laughing, like, look at these kids, you know what I mean? Stupid, blah, blah, blah. Just minding our business, literally in the corner of the parking lot, away from everyone, so we're not blocking anybody, we're not disturbing anybody. We're really mindful about making sure we're not causing a scene for people that are just trying to live their normal lives, right? So this butt ugly, pimple red-faced dude, bro, hairline way the fuck back here. Like I'm gonna explain this guy. He had his hair started from back here on his head. It was long, greasy. It looks like it hasn't been washed in months. I don't care if I sound mean. He was the rudest person I've ever seen. He looked like a pedo. Like honestly, he did. And he had that hoodie and everything. And he was just looking at them. And I was looking at him. I'm like, what do you like? You know what I'm saying? You can kind of feel like the bad energy, the intentions or whatever. And he was like, what are those guys doing? Or whatever. That's how he sounded. And I was like, they're minding their business. I was like, they're minding their business. And he was like, oh my God, get a life or whatever. And I was like, you get a life. And so he started arguing. And I was like, he's like, nah, that shit's gay. What the hell? He's like, look at his shorts. That's gay. And I was like, you're gay. I was like, you know what I mean? I was like, why are you looking at men in short shorts? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of things to look at or whatever. Mind you, this is a grown man walking into Starbucks calling someone else gay. So I'm just like, and the crazy thing is when he left out of Starbucks, he got a pink drink. Sir, are you LGBT?
Out. I was like,
Because your gun is pink. So, like, you know what I mean? Like for real, bro. So he proceeded to call you guys slurs. He proceeded to call you guys slurs. And that's when I got pissed off.
yeah.
That's when I got pissed off and I lost it. And I felt bad because I was like, this is my first time meeting you guys or whatever. And I'm a crash out, bro. I'm a crash out. So I was like, where my strap out? Like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to put this motherfucker 6 feet in the grave. Like, he's done or whatever. He started calling slurs. And then like, he looked like he was about to approach. And then he like just didn't. And then he went inside in the Starbucks
Started telling on.
and started to complain to us, to the guy at the cash register, who I'm pretty sure, was also gay as well. And he was basically telling him to fuck off as well, and telling him to go away. And I was like, wow. I was like, you really are just not having a good day, sir, aren't you?
The thing is, we weren't doing. I mean, that is public property. Like, we weren't like in front. That is public property. We're allowed to do whatever we want there. So like, they theoretically they can't tell us. They'd probably come out and be like, guys, can you please leave? We're getting complaints or whatever. We would say, yeah.
If a worker did, if an actual employee told us to leave, we would leave. But if somebody that has no business like working there is telling us to leave, I'd be like, do you own this lot? Like, yeah, like
Nobody owns a parking lot. Parking lots are public property. So
correct. We're not blocking people from doing anything. You know what I mean? We were very mindful in minding our business. So like, I just
like you said, there's people driving past like smiling and stuff. Like,
But you can just tell who doesn't hate their life and who hates their life. And he clearly hates his life. He was 100%. He's probably like DL closeted, bro. Like wants to be us, wants to wear short shorts like that. Too afraid to or whatever. Like I'm like why?
Homophobia.
Yeah, like
there it is, right there.
or the perfect definition of that.
Yeah.
That man.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
you know, I don't know. He just
No, I would never do that. I'm like, I'd see that and I'd like laugh. If I saw somebody else doing it, I'd like laugh and probably ask them what their Instagrams are.
yeah. Little does he know that like all the guys there are way younger than him, way more successful than him. Actually love their life, have a good relationship with their families and stuff like that. And meanwhile, you probably just have none of that. So you know, bless your soul, man.
Yeah.
True.
You're watching this, which you probably are because you
You probably are watching. You definitely searched it up and found.
Hi, buddy.
Still here.
Be careful. Sometimes you're running the wrong people.
Yeah. I was one of them. You're lucky. I would like put me in a different scenario where I was with people that know me and I was like holding myself back because I was with people that I just met. On a different day,
And if I wasn't in the back seat, I would have got out.
I would have gave you a knuckle sandwich, buddy.
Yeah, give you the finger. So moving on from that, I don't know. I've noticed a lot of gay people are always in open relationships. It makes me wonder, like, is monogamy dead? Because me personally, I like monogamy. I like being only to that one person. I don't ever want to like have sexual relations with someone else while I'm dating someone. I don't know. Are y'all into the open thing?
No.
No.
No. If I'm single, I'm single. If I'm in a relationship, I'm locked in. I'm in a relationship.
Yeah.
So call it traditional, you know what I mean, or whatever. But I don't, you know, if that's what you're into, you know, do you. But if you're asking about me, well, I like to be with, you know, that one person.
That one person.
But what you're saying, I think it is in the community. Yeah, it is very dead.
Yeah, I mean, I get it though. I mean, if it works out for y'all, if open relationships works out for y'all's gay relationship, then that's. But it's just not my thing. I don't know how y'all do it. Y'all are a lot stronger than I am because I go crazy.
Go to any gay bar. Go to any gay bar and then ask yourself, is monogamy dead? You'll find out. Yeah, it is very dead.
Yeah.
So
Me personally, since I'm, you know, bisexual, pansexual, whatever, like it's weird. Whenever I'm with a girl, like I can be more open to hooking up with guys, like while I'm dating the girl. But if I'm with a guy, like I want to be locked down with the guy, if that makes sense. So like I like to keep my options open with them when I'm with a girl. But like if I'm with a male, I'd like to keep it, you know, just not open. But for a girl, I could definitely see myself. Now I haven't been in an open relationship ever, but I could see myself like if I was with a girl, I'd definitely want to keep it open because men are just too fun, you know? But like I also do like women are fun too, but like I'm starting to notice that I like men more than I do women. So I mean,
Yeah.
I think it just really depends, honestly. But if I was with a guy, definitely 100% monogamous, and then a girl probably would maybe be open if she was open to. I'm not ever gonna force a girl to not be open, but
Obviously, yeah.
but
I have a question for KB.
Yes.
So KB,
Let's lock in.
single KB, right? Walking into a club, bar, whatever, cool, right? And a open couple approaches you
Okay.
and they want to do something with you. How does KB respond?
Normally I'm not into it, but I have before.
Okay, and why normally?
It's awkward.
Okay, no, that's fair. Like being approached by like two people instead of one person is kind of like, you know,
It is really awkward.
Yeah.
The situation and like say that you're kissing one of them and the other one's just like sitting there.
sitting there. Now, but
so awkward.
what if it was like, there's a word for it. It's like three.
A threesome.
No. There's like, the word when like three people are in a relationship, kind of.
polyamorous.
Whatever.
Thruple.
Thruple. Okay, a thruple.
thruple.
A thruple approaches you, right? So now, you said like the third guy's like looking at you. What if it's like you're with one guy, he's with another, and then you kind of like switch over, and everyone's just having fun.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends how hot they are because I've never been in that situation.
That's more of like an orgy.
I'm gonna lay it down.
You are?
I'm gonna lay it down. Whoever wants it can get it.
Okay.
Couple, thruple,
Thruple.
quadruple. Like I'm laying it down if they want it.
Never. No, wait, I have. Oh God, but it wasn't a couple. That's a whole different story. Anyways, I think the throuple would be a lot easier than a couple coming towards you. Yeah, so at least there's like a fourth person. You know what I mean? And everyone's kind of just having fun.
That would just be an
Like,
OG.
yeah,
Right.
pretty much.
I mean, have you've been in a threesome before, right?
Foursome.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, foursome. Had to think. Had to go back a couple years. No,
Yeah.
foursome.
Yeah. Did we talk about that last episode?
I don't know. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, I think I remember.
I think we did. It's starting to like come back to me.
Okay, yeah, I was, freshly out of high school.
Yes.
It was a party. It
happened.
happened. It just happened. I don't know. Like that's it. That's all I remember. It just happened.
That's what happened to me. I graduated, graduation party. Me and my boy, DP to girl.
Yeah.
My homeboy too. He had nice ass, but he's straight, so I couldn't even like give him a little.
That's so. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it because man, even though I did talk about this in the last one, I just had to think was he straight or not? I don't know.
What, my homie?
No. I'm talking about me because basically it was me and him and then two girls, right? And I had never seen this dude naked before, but I've always wondered what do you look like? You know what I'm saying? But I never wanted to approach. I didn't think he was into that type of shit or whatever, right? Anyways, this, the situation comes or whatever, and we do it, and he dropped his pants quicker than me, right? Mind you, I don't think he knows that I've kissed a guy before and done I don't think he has any idea really, to be honest. I was 18 at the time, so yeah, we just went into it, and it was actually really, really hot to watch another man in action with a woman in person. That's gonna sound, but I was also, don't call me a cuck. Wait, let me finish. I was also in action too. Yeah, no, but I was also in action too. Okay. But it was I had my own action going on and I had action going on. It was
a high five.
Yeah, we're doing this or whatever, and then we swap and stuff. You know what I mean? I'm just
and then your bottom.
But you want to know what's crazy? Is when you're in that scenario, I think it's very attractive, male, female, whatever, anything going on.
It's a bro bonding moment.
Yeah, but if you sit there, if you sit there and talk about it, it sounds really weird. And the more you think about it, you're like, the fuck were we doing? You know what I mean? But it's just in the moment.
That is a bro bonding moment though, key though. If you ever have had a threesome or had sex with one of your friends or whatever, that's definitely a bro bonding moment.
It is.
Especially if it's nothing more than just that. I definitely have hooked up with a few guys that are been my friends or whatever that are DL. It made our relationship better as friends because we have seen each other both vulnerable. You know what I mean? Because when the clothes come off, that's when you're at your most vulnerable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I literally have a video on my spicy page of a guy giving me a full-on hand job till I just explode everywhere, right?
Damn.
And his girl, I guess, I don't know if it was his wife, I don't know, she was recording, and she's into watching men. There are a lot of women that are into just watching men pleasure themselves together, which I never knew about till recently or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And not gonna lie, amazing hand job. You wouldn't even think about it because he's a big, jack dude or whatever, right? Soft as hands. Swear to God. Wow. Soft as hands. Whatever, right? It's a weird thing to talk about when you're thinking about it, but back to the whole in the moment, it was she's getting off to watch me get off with this dude. You know what I'm saying? And I'm watching her get off, and while he's also, doing himself while also doing me with his other, it's a whole lot going on. It's
a triangle.
Yeah, that and people love that video on my page. Literally, that's
fire.
It's a good video.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, but I don't know. Now I think about it, whenever I talk about a lot of things that I've been through, it's kind of weird to talk about, but then when you're in the moment, it's definitely the best thing ever. So
yeah, that's true. I mean, everybody, goes through things like that, especially content or just figuring stuff out when they're first beginning. And yeah, it's definitely the stuff you learn while you're doing OnlyFans or even Like just going through life in general is just crazy. So I actually have a pretty, I guess it could be like a controversial topic a little bit, somewhat, but like, have you guys noticed how like gay guys will have more like girlfriends and friends sometimes? Or like,
Well, yeah.
have you guys ever been to like a club or something like that and like you feel weird? Like there's a bunch of, you know, guys around you, but you're like with your homegirls or something and they all go off to the bathroom. You're just kind of like sitting there. You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I feel like that's a very like awkward situation. I don't know how many times you guys have experienced that or if that's like a stigma.
It just sounds like a FOMO thing. Like,
Yeah.
just like, wow, like, wish we could all just go to the bathroom and it'd be normal, but it's just not, you know?
That's why you had to hit them gay clubs, them gender neutral bathrooms.
Yeah, nobody gives a fuck. I'm about to say, like, when you go to, if you were to go to Pride or whatever, the bathrooms are for anybody.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't want to change the subject, but I just had something that came to mind
Okay.
really
Fine, we
quick.
Go back.
The Pride Parade thing, because I just said that.
Yeah.
The funniest thing about those, right? I shit you not. The Pride Parade is one of the best things to go to as a straight male, in one of my opinions.
You get hit on constantly.
No, not by men. There are a lot of women there, like a lot of women that are straight as well.
Wow.
Like most straight men would never go to a Pride Parade ever. And think about it, like women don't like going to clubs because most straight males, they come off too pushy and aggressive and just it's unsafe unless you're with a crowd of people. And women feel so much more comfortable at, you know, a Pride Parade. It makes sense, right? So they go with their gay besties or whatever, but they're everywhere. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
And I just find it funny because like you try to ask a straight guy to go to Pride Parade, his instant reaction, no,
Fuck no.
hell no, bro. I'm like, bro, you would actually have a grand old time. Like, yeah, you'll get hit on by guys too, obviously, but I mean, it's just like hanging out with friends. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll make friends and they'll buy you drinks and food. Like it's just fun. Like it is literally fun. So
Yeah. Hopefully the clip won't blow up though. You know, we don't need all the straights there.
don't crowd it and you know be pulling the shit you pull in your clubs where you're just sitting there just like with the music. You know, most of them just sit in the corner, kind of like just look at everyone, mean mug, and then just go home. No, please don't ruin the vibes. The energy's at Pride Parade.
Yeah,
is-
come there and have fun.
Yeah, come there and have fun.
Yes,
Yeah.
people talk at Pride Parades and Pride clubs and gay bars. People actually interact and socialize.
Like, bro, the LGBTQ community is so fun.
Yes.
Like, people are like so quick to judge and hate, and I feel like it's so shitty. But like, we are so much fun. Like, some of the most fun I've had, like a part of the LGBTQ community, is like doing these podcasts and meeting a bunch of people a part of it. Like the last podcast we did, that was like some of the like most fun I've had in a really long time.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, I'm telling you, like gay bars and clubs are better than regular bars and clubs because the vibes and the energy that you get in there, like you won't feel awkward like going in there. A lot of what?
a lot of poppers.
Yeah.
No.
Or was the one celebrity that was like doing poppers or whatever? Or I mean, a lot of them probably do.
I mean a lot.
It was like it was like a big time like actor, and he was.
KB did a video on this.
Oh. That story time was actually not true. I could No, it wasn't a story time. It was me explaining it. So there's Pop Crave on Twitter. And then there's like a comparity of it. And then they'll post like Ariana Grande's pregnant with triplets right now. Like, you know, just out of like funny stuff. And it tricked me and it said Justin Timberlake got arrested and they found poppers and prep in his system.
Oh, I thought that's what that's what I was talking about. Justin Timberlake.
Yes.
That was Pop Crave?
Yeah, no, it was a parody of them, and it tricked me. And I posted a whole like video on it on TikTok, and like it did like a few numbers. People are like, "Oh, you're so stupid! Like this isn't real." And I was like, "Oh, what?" It tricks me.
Jeez.
I was not a story time, but just like a breakdown. Yeah, well, like honestly, not even 10 seconds. But yeah.
Wow, man.
Damn. So you know you're getting old. Parody accounts are getting you.
Yeah.
Wait for the AI stuff.
I was like, oh my God. Well, then people in the comments don't make it any better. They'll laugh and be like, they'll ag on to it. Yeah, they'll ag on to it.
I always knew.
Yeah. And they were like, you, my friend, just got tricked. That's what all the comments were.
KB was like, T. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
I literally replied to one and I said, I swear to God, I had no idea. Justin Timberlake, don't come after me.
Or we will.
do you think Justin Timberlake's attractive?
No.
Or no?
No.
Yeah, who's y'all celebrity crushes?
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum. That just the Meg Thee Stallion song that just came in my head. Male celebrity crush, Justin Bieber. Female celebrity crush. No, I can't think of her name. I'm gonna forget it.
If you think we can come back.
Yeah, I'll come
I know
back
my
to it.
female's Madison Beer.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
What about your male? Oh, wait, no, you said it. Channing Tatum. My bad.
Channing Tatum.
So for me, it's gonna be, and it will always be, Selena Gomez. Old, young, does not matter. Like I fell in love with her, Wizards of Waverly Place. Like I fell in love with her then. I will always be in love with Selena Gomez. My male, like I know it's so generic, but like Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh my gosh. Like, especially like when he was younger.
Yeah.
And I might have a chance since I'm like 20. You know, he only goes for the young ones.
Still in there.
I'm still in that. I don't know if he does men, but
He is one of my favorite actors.
yeah.
I chose. I mean, I literally, is it on this side? Does it say believe on this side?
No.
Is it on this side?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I have that tattoo because of Justin Bieber. Yeah. Like he's just like, to me, like he's just always been like this like majestical man. Like he just like that voice and like the just everything, like his whole story. He's just amazing. You know what I mean? I know right now, I don't know how much you guys keep up on it, but he is kind of like on like a crash hit right now. But like when you hear about,
Paparazzi.
yeah, like he's just, when you hear about the backstory of it, it's kind of sad. And then I did remember the female celebrity crush right now currently is Tyla. She has a literal hourglass body.
Yeah,
like
hips don't lie.
yeah, bro. She's beautiful. She's very beautiful. Yeah, because I was gonna say like Megan Fox or something. But I was like, ew, I sound like so like
Everyone.
it was like
I mean, Megan Fox is beautiful.
she is. I'm not saying she isn't, but I was like, ew, I sound basic. I sound boring.
She fell off when she got married to MGK. I'm not gonna lie.
That
She
is
shouldn't have done it.
that is a big fall off. Like sometimes,
She could do so much better.
yeah, like
Man
sometimes.
like me, like
I mean, you do look better than NJK. I'm sorry, but you do. Like
he'll drop a what's it called, diss track on me.
I mean, don't get me wrong. We've all probably liked
Like we need that.
that. Would be nice. That diss track on the Top House.
Oh my god.
The top house. That's like
We've all liked an MGK song probably once in our life, you know. But like, yeah, he's not the best looking, in my opinion.
No. Emo girl or emo boy or whatever it's called. It's like I fell in love with the.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that song. Yeah, I like that song. Yeah, I like a couple, even the old ones. Yeah, you definitely have an MGK phase every now and then, but
Yeah. Okay, so Zoro, what are some red flags and what are some green flags with dating, especially like men?
okay. Big red flag, bad hygiene.
Okay, fair.
Go. Just
Go away.
Fix it. Go home and then come back. Green flag, polite, respect, and stuff like that. Like someone that's like very respectful and like approachable. Like not even just to me, like you know, like if you're at like a restaurant, it's like thank you or like yes sir, yes ma'am. You know what I mean? Like not like after every sentence, but like someone just like really polite. Like wow, you really have like respect for other people. You care. You're not like a mean or rude person. I love that. I can't stand like a Karen motherfucker that just always needs to like pop their shit and constantly like
Yeah.
just everything like just
Everything's all right. I know you like the yes sir.
yeah.
Yeah.
I do like a yes sir every now and then to myself, but you know.
Yeah.
What about you?
Like a red flag would be like honestly like a mean, not like a nice person. Like I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like just bad vibes all the way around.
Just kills it.
A green flag. I'm trying to come up with different green flag other than yours. OJ, tell me yours and then I'll take my green flag.
So some of my red flags that I have, or like one of the biggest ones that I see is like somebody who's a yes man. You know what I mean? Like somebody who always agrees to the things you're saying and the things you're doing. And I like somebody who gives me a challenge. Like, what are you doing? Or, you know, like, I guess it kind of goes hand in hand. Like I like somebody who can be independent. I think that's a green flag, somebody who's very independent, but the red flag would have to be somebody who's too dependent on you, or somebody who's like, they could be completely disinterested in football, but you go, oh, I'm going to this football game. And they're like, oh my God, I love football. You know what I mean? That's like I hate that. You
Yeah,
know,
like just be yourself.
liars,
Yeah.
liars too.
Yeah.
Like you more me like, you know, if you don't like something, say you don't like it, but say like if that's what you're interested in, you know, I'm willing to, you know, go with you or whatever just because you like it, but don't act like you actually like it just because I like it or whatever. Like, yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, that can kind of get annoying too. Like just, bro, if you don't like it, just say you don't like it. I'm not gonna hurt my feelings.
And I don't want somebody who's going to be constantly and like feel like they need to please me. You know what I mean? That kind of ties hand in hand to the yes men type of thing, because like they'll like want to like please you all the time. And then like it also drains them because then they feel like they're not you know what I mean? Like they're not appreciated or whatever because I'm not like taking, it's this whole cycle or whatever.
Yeah, no.
What about you? Because I know you said you wanted to come back. What's your green flag?
So my green flag would have to be, I think now, like thinking about it, it would have to be, sometimes I can't always respond and sometimes, I can't always answer. So someone that just knows that. I like being clingy and I like having a good time, always FaceTimes and calls and stuff, but just someone that understands that and it's not too crazy with it. Because I've had some guys that have been a little weird about it,
Exactly.
so it probably has to be that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, I want to start the end or the beginning of the end.
Beginning of the end.
Zoro's episode.
Thanks so much, Zoro, for coming on. Thank you for agreeing to.
Yeah, be here more and stuff. And we're excited. I'm sure they're going to be excited to see more of you too. So,
Yeah.
We'll be able to, have some fun with it. And yeah, I mean, do you want to plug your socials and stuff? And
Yeah, you guys can go to my Instagram at Zoro Secrets with an S at the end, and then the link in the bio there. You'll find everything that you'll need.
yeah,
Yes, well, we're
yeah.
loud and out.
We're loud and proud and loud and
Loud about, loud them out, loud.
cool. All right.
Bye, y'all.
See ya. Peace. Hey guys, make sure if you guys liked the video and you want to see, this was a crazy video. I'm not gonna lie, like we had so many bloopers and funny moments.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to go see us literally dying towards the end of this podcast,
Fine.
make sure you guys go check out the Patreon. I'm gonna let KB tell you why you should be subscribed to the Patreon.
The Patreon's really cool. It makes a little community inside this podcast. We don't have any sponsors right now. So the Patreon does help fund it. It helps fund the lights, the setup, all the people to come here. Like, it's really awesome. So y'all should definitely check it out. And for funny clips, like, I mean, I'm kid you not, I cannot stop laughing.
Yeah. I was dying towards the end of the podcast.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah. So if you guys want to keep supporting all of our dreams that are here right now, make sure you guys go subscribe to the Patreon. And, while you're here, make sure you drop a like and subscribe as well. Leave a comment as well. If you're seeing this right now, say Patreon in the comment section.
Yes, yes.
Other than that, we love you guys and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Bye.